Good afternoon, my friend. It's been a long day. Top of the morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. I don't know how I want this video to come out, so I guess I'll talk first about everything that's going on with my health. Some of you who've been paying attention, I mentioned a few times on my channel that I have ulcerative colitis. That's an inflammatory bowel disease. Mostly affects the left side of your colon. You know, traditionally, like the bowel diseases come in threes. You either have Crohn's, which is on the right side. You have IBS, which is just like you gotta avoid spicy food, or you have UC, which is what I have, and that's on the left side. I got diagnosed with ulcerative colitis at 21. I personally think I have always had ulcerative colitis. I just never had a flare-up till I was in my early 20s. I've had 3 major flare-ups in the times I've been diagnosed, and I'm currently having a flare-up now. It's not as serious as the other ones, only because I'm not allowing it to get to that phase. Like, when I have a really bad flare-up, I'm running the bathroom every 30 minutes at least. And like, I remember my first flare-up was my worst one. I was literally stopping. I mean, I had to go number 2 to the bathroom. No joke, it was like every 20 minutes. And what was coming out was not let's just say it wasn't traditional, wasn't traditional stool. It was, let's just say it was something much redder. Let's just say that. I've learned that, like, if I was under medication and everything, I was mostly okay, but I learned that I could keep my symptoms in remission as long as I stuck to a proper diet. And for the longest time, I was, like, as long as I don't eat spicy food, I don't eat dairy all that often, I was okay. Like if I have a granola bar, I have to go to the hospital. Granola bars can fucking kill me. But as long as I avoided the foods that I knew messed with my colon, I was mostly okay. Now, if you guys remember last week, I had to get my tooth pulled. I think I may have swallowed some of the chemicals during the tooth extraction, because I started getting symptoms literally the very next day. I started getting symptoms like similar to my ulcerative colitis the very next day. So I went to go see a gastroenterologist yesterday, on Friday, or 2 days ago, I guess now, and he put me on medication, and he said we're probably gonna have to do another colonoscopy, which is when they stick a camera up your butthole. I've had 3 colonoscopies at this point. They're not fun. I explained to the doctor I don't like doing them. He's like, well, you have to. I'm like, all right, god damn it. He said, let's make you feel better first. Let's control the symptoms, and then in a few months we're going to do a colonoscopy. So I don't like doing colonoscopies, especially now, because a colonoscopy will literally take up 2 days. A colonoscopy means I have to sacrifice 2 days to have a colonoscopy, because before you have to have a colonoscopy, you have to have the, what do they call it? The prep? Yeah. And the prep is you have to swallow this liquid, and then it completely cleans you out. You spend the entire day pooping your brains out, and so internally there's nothing in your colon when they go to examine it. And then that's the first day. Then the day of the procedure of the colonoscopy, you have to go to the hospital and get it done, and then you're under anesthesia, so you're not really supposed to drive that day. So I'm giving up 2 days to do this. That's why I don't want to do it. So that's what's going on health-wise. I wanted you guys to know, you're my fucking family out there. This is something I'm going through. I haven't been quiet about having UC. It's just, I'm one of the lucky ones. I have mild colitis. I don't have severe, or like, the people that have severe colitis, I feel so bad. They have got it rough. And just like if you've got mild Crohn's, you've got it rough. You're on a variety of medications. You've got a super strict diet. I mean, it's not easy, guys. They call it an invisible sickness. It really is. It super sucks. So I'm dealing with that, and then today happened. The good news is a little bit of good news. I hit 400. My goal was to hit $400 before 4 a.m. As you guys will see there, it's 3:16 at the top left. 3:16 morning, 264 on Uber, and literally beautiful today on Lyft, $136. So $400 and something cents, right? Good Saturday. I hustled, and I had a very slow start because I started in the suburbs, and I was stuck in the suburbs for about 2 hours. My first 2 hours only made like $38. That's a huge cat. Jesus Christ. I just saw some massive alley cat walking behind me. But there's like there's a balance to life, and while I should be happy by making $400 in one day, even during the summer slowdown, and it took me about 13 hours, something unfortunate happened today. A passenger, I'm not going to say this is on purpose, a passenger walked off with my car key. And a lot of you are wondering how I'm still driving the car. Let me go to my gallery. I guess Infinity, because this is what happened. I had a Lyft XL from the Fulton Market to River North, right? There was 2 gentlemen in the back seat and a girl in the back seat in the 3rd row, and there was a guy in the front seat. He had like a bag of food with him, okay? Somehow my key that I usually put down here must have fallen off and fallen by the floor mat. And then when I dropped them off, the guy in the front seat must have picked up my key, because as soon as I drove away, that light came on my dash, okay? Like, because I had a ping 30 feet away. My next ping was 30 feet away. So as soon as I started driving to pick up that person, that light went on, and then this notification showed up on my dash. It said no key detected. So unfortunately, that means I'm fairly certain it was that passenger. He was drunk. He was drinking. Unfortunately, that passenger walked off with my car key. So that means when I turn this car off, when I get home, it's not turning back on. So luckily, the only thing I have going for me right now, luckily, is that I have my GMC. And unfortunately, I was scrambling. I tried. It's a nightmare. Oh yeah, a little bit of a side right here. Lyft is fucking garbage. Lyft is fucking garbage. As there's a Lyft driver right behind me. Dude, I called Lyft support. There was no Lyft support number in the app, obviously. I went to my group chat. The Lyft support number in my group chat was for New York City. I got redirected to someone, then after a 5-minute explanation of what happened, some guy in fucking wherever the fuck he was, Bangladesh, was like, well, I'm gonna have to transfer you to someone else. After 20 minutes being on hold, nothing. So Lyft, no help, as I'm going through a fucking emergency, and I'm stuck. Absolutely stuck. So, yeah. So that happened. I don't have a key, so when I go home and turn this car off, it's done. I'm done. I can't. I have to go to Infinity and get a new key fob on Monday. Luckily, I got the GMC, so I'm going to drive that Monday morning so I could try to make some money. Whatever I make Monday morning is going to go directly towards the key fob. But that's where I'm at for the day. Yeah, I mean, highs and lows, right? It's unfortunate, but it happens. I wish I didn't have to deal with this, but it is what it is. Gotta do what we can do out here. And that's all I got for this one, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching. Remember, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.